Hi guys, welcome to my stream. Today is October 26, 2021. So let's make it quick because actually I'm also trading and yeah, this is what I'm actually looking at the moment. So let's start off with BTC and then some altcoins. So if you have some chart requests, then feel free to type in the live chat. However, let me share first my personal trades on BTC. Actually, the one that I bought at 61,620, I actually sold it at 63,700. That's actually my TP on 1 hour time frame. I think it was done, yeah, I think today. Maybe let's just check it out later. That's actually the normal chart. And then, yeah, I have no current positions at the moment because at the sub account that I use in trading BTC perpetual contract is I use that to trade Shiba. So anyway, so my year-end target still the same. I'm still looking at that close to 300,000 as a hyper bullish target. Though I could use the KGAR or around more than 119,000 as a conservative target. Strong support I'm looking at is this previous resistance, which is previous resistance now becomes the support area, which is the 52.5, which is here. So I'm expecting it to end around last last week of December, and possible end of a bull run, and then yeah, let's see how it goes from there. So anyway, let's start off with this one using the 1 hour time frame because that's normally my time frames. So currently I have no position. Wait, let me just clear it out or remove the drawings, and then we'll go to the 1 hour time frame. However, let me just normally when I'm charting, the trend line is I use the 1 day, and then I go to the time frame that's normally I'm looking at. So that's it. So currently at the resistance, or actually near the resistance. Where is my TP area there? The previous one, because I TP'd at 63,700, so almost at resistance. Because what's the yeah, just right at the resistance. So it's just I'm just lucky that I tip it there. But if you look at the 1 hour time frame, there's um actually I set that 63,700. but after I TP'd, I actually did not look at the chart because I'm busy with Shiba, looking at Shiba chart. But yeah, actually this is the doji. So I'm just lucky I TP'd almost here. Currently, I have no positions. If ever, yeah, I might possibly wait above this resistance trend line or above my previous TP, which is the 63,700, as a possible entry point for me. But yeah, it depends on the trader. Sometimes you can also do some transaction and then test long here and then another test long there. But yeah, for me, I'll just wait here because currently I'm also busy with other altcoins. I mean, watching other altcoins like, for example, the Shiba and Dogecoin. I can also use that, but yeah, I think it's enough. And what's it? Wait, let me just stop my alarm. So the support I'm looking at is just at the middle. Let's see. So what I'm using, my EMA setup is actually 30 and 60 with the source of open, high, low, close. So currently it's also still within the EMAs. So yeah, for me it's I'll just wait for it to at least trade above the EMAs, which is 62,500. At least it close above that, because there's still a tendency that it will fall within the strong support I'm looking at, which is the 59,500 area here. So this is the support I'm looking at, 59.5. Oh, sorry. 59.5, and then yeah, the immediate resistance, of course, my previous TP, which is the 63,700 area. So I'm just lucky that I TP'd there 63.7 and then break out to 67,000. Then we'll just extend. You can just extend the fib from here if ever. So next target will be the 70 to 70,000, more than 70,000. So there. I think that's it for BTC. I have nothing much to comment actually. So personally, yeah, as what I've mentioned, I'd rather trade it above the EMA or at least above my previous TP, which is above 63.7 area, if it holds within this area. And then immediate TP is of course the 67,000. So I think that's it. And now let's go to Shiba. Actually, I'm looking at it in 1 hour time frame. Where is it? Oh, yeah, there it goes. So if you have questions, please analyze. What's that? Is there something coin like that with a D? Wait, let's look at first the what's that? Shiba. Shiba. Actually, I think within the past few days, it's actually one of my favorites. Last time it's Axie, and now this time it's it's Shiba. So yeah, it depends on which most actively traded futures. I'm there. So actually I started trading it here above or at the breakout. Normally I'm using the daily, and then from that daily I will go to my time frame, which is the 1 hour if I'm swing trades or scalp trades. So currently right now, what I'm expecting is that it will hit, what's that, 0.00004 zeros and then 5,000. That's yeah, I already have I just relong a few minutes. I think before I stream, I relong. Actually, today I have 5 sub accounts that I used here in Shiba. I TP'd at 4,000, 4,500, another at 4,600, and another at 48. 4,800, and then it dump here, right? It dump here, and then I relong here, and um, of that 5 sub accounts, 3 sub accounts have already been closed, and 2 sub accounts, yeah, my TP is the 5,000, and this one, the 5,615, which is the confirmation of the pennant. However, with the gains that I have, that I realized from trading Shiba perpetual, 1/3 of which are settled in or converted into Shiba, and then 1/3 is settled or remains as stable coin or USD fiat, and the remaining is the exchange token. So that's uh, how I converted the gains from it. So since I also have a holdings from trading Shiba perpetual, my target actually for that holdings is at least if it reach above or at least equal to Dogecoin market cap. So from here we could still expect, yeah, I'm looking at um, 3 zeros and then 10,000. Yeah, there's actually a lot of zeros. Currently, right now, there are 4 zeros. So, yeah, I'll delete the 1 zero, and then that will be my TP for my um, holdings that I also got from trading Shiba Perpetual. Where is it? Sorry. Or let's just Control F. Cannot find it. Where is it? There's a lot of it. So from 18 billion dollars. So from here, um, if you look at the Dogecoin, oh, it's 35. So more or less, we at least it can still go up to 100%, or at least more than or equal to Dogecoin market cap. So let's see. That's my personal target. So or that's my personal target for here. Shiba. So let's see. The support I'm looking at still the 3,517 area, which is the previous top, and possibly will become the support area if ever it will correct. Because actually right now it's also approaching the overbought territory, but I think it could still go up to 93 RSI, because that's the regular bearish. So yeah, let's see. So hopefully it could still take my or at least close my position and confirm this pennant, and then from there maybe I'll just watch it retrace. So I think that's it. Oh, sorry. And the other one is asking for, what's that? There's a D. Oh, maybe it's a wrong spelling. Well, for doggy coin, actually I just wait. Let's go here. I think I posted something about it a while ago. It's actually a possible. Uh, the EMA is actually KISS. That's why I already have, or I already make a test along on it, and I'm expecting it within the next few days to hit this resistance line, or at least the height of here. My immediate target at 43 cents. And yeah, let's see. It already break out here. However, yeah, it's not yet confirmed because this is just a week. I want a solid breakout. Though I already make a test long. Yeah, I forgot what's the I think 26.26 or 26 cents if I'm not mistaken. 0.26 something. Just because right now 26.49, just more or less at these levels. So and then my TP here is the 43 cents. That's my initial TP. Yeah, I'm expecting it to at least cross or form a golden cross within the next few days, and that will propel it to retest this one and possibly form a uh, a cup. So I think that's it. Anyway, the support I'm looking at is the 24 cents. Just which is at least this one near all these weeks, just below the EMA. So let's see. Actually, today is, yeah, I just trade it today, this Dogecoin. Though I'm already looking at it at these areas. However, yeah, I did not enter any transactions yet. But today, yeah, I already have longs. So there you go for Dogecoin. Dogecoin. I think Dogecoin came in. Yes, Doge. What should I buy? Saan pa yung possible dump ng? Possible dump ng alin? Dump ng. Hindi ko alam kung do, do, Dogecoin or si Shiba. Anyway, what should I buy? What should I buy? It depends. Because for me kasi, I normally, for short-term trades, I do perpetual contracts, perpetual trades, and then for my long-term trades, I just buy and hold fundamentally good coins. Majority actually what I'm holding is the coins rather than tokens. And then yeah, I'm also looking at the privacy coin because I think that will be the next that will hit the market. So Shiba. Dump ng Shiba. Sorry. Shiba daw. Ba yun? Tagalog ba yun or English? Tagalog naman pala. Depende kung paano kayo mag-trade. Ako kasi 1 hour ang time frame ko. Pero nagre-long ako kanina dito sa candlestick na to. Tinignan ko kasi yung 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Normally, hindi ako tumitingin ng 15 minutes. But since nagbabantay ako kanina, kaya nakapasok ako dito sa candle na to. Nag-hold kasi siya dito sa EMA 30. So, yan. So, nagpumasok ako dyan and yeah, pwede ko na palang i-adjust yung aking stop loss. So, the support I'm looking at is at least this EMA's 4,400 area. Sa 15 minutes time frame So, pero on a daily kasi, pwede pa kasi siyang though overbought na siya, pwede siyang mag-overextend up to that regular bearish. Nakita nyo dito sa right side. Yung regular bearish kasi is 93.89 yung RSI, which is this one. 93.89. Yung pinakamataas niyang RSI. So, posible siyang pwede pa siyang mag-overextend at i-retest yung 93.89 na yan na RSI. 93.89. So, yun. Actually, meron pa ako kasi yung, di ba yung 5 sub-accounts na meron ako, 3 yung na-close ko na and then the 2 remaining. Kaso kasi medyo mababa ako kasi siya nabili. I think the last time na nag-trade or I mean nag-post ako is the 2,450. Yun yung entry point ko ulit noon dito more or less here. Tapos dalawa na lang 5,000 at saka 5,615. So yun yung target ko doon. And then nag-open lang ako kanina. It's a test long dun sa 15 minutes. So if ever mag-dump siya, 3.5 yung tinitignan ko. Medyo malayo siya, but I think it's possible. Pero with the momentum kasi baka i-hit niya muna yung 5,000 bago siya mag-correct ka. Kasi ngayon, well, I don't know. Let's see. Nagko-consolidate na kasi siya sa 1 hour time frame at least. So, expect a possible breakout ulit dito. So, sana mahit na yung TP. Okay. Yung remaining TP ko and then okay na. Nakailang trades na ako for this Shiba. I think ilang araw na din to. So, next is Luna. Luna. Yan, na-trade ko si Luna at $38 and then I think I closed it at 43. Isa din sa yung sub-account kasi ni Luna is ginamit ko din kay Shiba. Ang kulit ko lang Tapos, yun. TP ko na din siya. Yung sub-account na yan. Alam ko 38 yun Yun na. So, anyway, pwede nyo din gayahin yung setup na, kung gusto nyo. Para at least, pag nag-trade kayo, pwede nyo din siyang tignan. Because, nag-enter ako dito at 38. Which is, at least dito, above the EMA 30. Though na-TP ko na siya kasi nga, medyo na-boring ako. Medyo na-boring. At nilipat ko sa Shiba. So, medyo ma-action kasi siya na, kaya ganun. So, I think I am expecting it to retest the all-time high, which is the $50. So, support I'm looking at is the 39. 39 na siya ngayon. Dati kasi it's 38. And then, abangan nyo na lang kapag nag-breakout siya dyan. Kasi pag nag-breakout siya, normally ang target ko is the 1.618 or the golden fib, which is the $60, which is this. So, yun. Pwede kayo mag-trail stop. Depende kasi sa strategy ninyo. Normally kasi ako, syempre, of course, the all-time high. And then, pag tuloy-tuloy siya, it's the 1.618. Or papalitan ko yung ika-cancel ko yung stop loss at saka TP, and then papalitan ko siya ng market trailing stop. So, ganun yung strategy kapag nagtitrade ako. So, I think ganun siya. And of course, I normally measure the risk rewards. Like for example, this one, parang 1:1 na lang siya dito eh. So, yan. 1.42. Normally, nagtitrade ako if the risk reward is at least 2. So, ganun. But of course, it also depends on the trader. They could actually still trade it even if the RRR is just like that. So, depende sa risk appetite ng isang trader. So, yun. At saka plano niya. So, next. Anong oras ka po nagsisimula? Butan ko kasi kahapon, kaso kakain mo lang. Normally, it depends. Kasi nga, pag nagbabantay ako, normally, I think 11 or 11:30. Ngayon, parang halos pass or close to 12 o'clock na ata. 12 na. Yeah, kasi nagbabantay kasi ako kanina. ng Shiba. Shiba tsaka yung dog coin. Dogecoin. Or doggy coin. Ano ba to? Ano mo, parang, paano po yung ginagawa nyo na parang Fibo? Nagawa nyo na parang Fibo, sorry. Anong Fibo? Fibonacci? Ito ba yan? Ito? Yeah. Ito, actually, ito, may mga tinanggal ako dito eh. Yung settings niya, yung settings ko ng Fib is customize. Napansin nyo, it's after 2.618 plus 1 lang ako. Pero meron siyang default settings. So, kung gusto mo yung default, pwede mo siyang gawing default. But normal ang ginagamit ko lang naman is etong hanggang 1.786. Kasi hanap ka lang naman ng support dito and then the resistance. And then extend mo na lang siya. Kasi like for example, dito, pag umakyat siya dyan, pwedeng i-ano mo na lang siya, extend mo na lang siya ulit dito. San ba, kunwari, naging support siya dyan, at nag-create siya ng bagong resistance. Hanap ka lang, kunwari, naging support yung all-time high niya na ngayon na, kunwari, naging support niya yung 50, and then, nag-create siya ng new all-time high. So, yun magiging resistance mo. So, yeah, i-extend mo na lang siya. And then, the next target mo na naman is the 1.618 to 1.786. Pagpataas siya. Pagpataas siya, sa baba yung 0, and then sa taas is yung 1. Pero pag nag-retrace or pababa, unahin mo naman siya sa taas, and then, yung resistance muna, and then ano yung support na tinitingnan mo. Then, yan. So, makikita mo na din siya ulit. So, normally, ang target ko dito is ito, the golden fib, at saka ito. Tinitingnan ko na area. Pag nag-retrace din siya. Yung dalawang yan. So, yun. Like, for example, dito sa wait. Ito, yan na natin. Like for example, dito 'di ba nag-reach siya ng all-time high. Ito yung resistance, so lalagay mo lang siya dito, pababa. Tapos hanapin mo yung support area niya, which is this. So entry point ko normally is this, the golden fib, which is dito. So more or less, yun, 'di ba? Halos nag-ano din lang din naman siya. Doon nag-enter ako at 38 eh. So dito. So yun. Pero minsan kasi nag-aano siya, bumababa siya until this 0.786. So antayin mo lang siya, at least umakyat siya if ever. So yan. Ganun lang naman siya. So simple lang as much as possible. Yeah, mas magandang simple lang kaysa yung complicated. Because the main point here is, of course, kumita tayo. Kumita tayo talaga. In a relaxing way, hindi yung stressful way. May Elliott wave user ba dito? So, mga Elliott wave users. And then, so, yeah, I also use Elliott wave, pero hindi ganun eh. Hindi ganun kaano. Parang yung basic lang. Medyo tinitingnan ko din siya minsan. Yeah, ginagamit nga siya doon. Nasa Elliott wave. Anyways, so kung wala nang tanong, yeah, just I'll end the stream. So parang ang natapos lang natin is this. SHIB and Dogecoin. Then what else? Ay, ba't ayaw niya ayaw niya? Anyways. Yeah pala, tinitignan ko pala kanina yung yung si Atom or si Cosmos. Kasi hindi ako nakapag-enter. Ito na siya. Ito yung previous chart ko eh. So, solid, consolidate, and then, diba, above the EMAs, and then break out. So, retest all-time high and possibly create a new all-time high sa 62. So, tinitingnan ko kasi is possible pennant siya. So, pag na-hit niya yung 62, that's the confirmation of it. Or you could also extend the fib here. And more or less, kaso nasa, siya, wait, nag-ano siya dito. Hindi pala siya dyan. Pwede, sorry. Sa 2.618 siya babagsak. Anyways. Pero syempre magkakaroon pa din naman ng correction siya dyan dito. Atom. Meron ba siyang I don't know kung meron siyang wala ata. Pero developing din kasi yung ecosystem ng Atom. So, ganun. Nag-stake ako nito noon. Kaso kasi 28 days yung unstaking niya. Or unbonding period. So, in-unbond ko na siya. And then, actually, binenta ko siya. And then, binili ko ng ibang coins. So, support I'm looking at is this EMA, which is the 34. More or less 34. Sayang pala hindi ako nakapag-enter. So, yun lang ang masasabi ko kay Atok. What else? The rest. Ito si FTM. Ay, si ETH, I already sold it at 4,200. Na-stop out ako, pero nabili ko siya at around 3,920 something or 46, I think on that level. Tapos, hindi na ako nag-re-enter pa. Though I'm expecting it to hit at least the $6,000 as a possible target. That's actually if the BTC or I mean the whole crypto market cap will hit $3.79 trillion. So assuming na yung dominance niya will still the same, target is the 6,000. Aside from that, it's also a saan na ba yan? Yan. Actually, pwede itong mag-breakout to eh. Napansin nyo, nag-consolidate lang siya dito. So, pullback pa. So, kapag bumagsak siya ulit, yeah, possibly magre-re-enter ako. So, let's see. So, yun lang masasabi ko ngayon. Uy, 4,750 na. Kanina nag-re-enter ako sa Shiba at wait. Punta natin siya. Kasi sa 15 minutes ako nag-ano. Kasi nga may nabenta ako sa 48, 4,800, 4,700 at saka 4,500 area. So, since yung tatlong na-close ko na yun, isa lang yung nirelong ko doon. So, yun yung 4,800 area. So, nakabili ako around this one. So, let's see. Pero actually, kahit si Shiba lang yung binabantayan ko for the rest, I mean for today, okay naman siya. So, si Axie, yeah, medyo ano pa eh. Di pa siya ganun ka-active. But, yeah. Pero, meron pa rin akong Axie. I bought it around 120 plus. And then, my TP area is, of course, the all-time high. And then, the 232. Naalala ko. So, I think that's it, guys. Kung may tanong pa kayo din, feel free to ask. Else, I will end the stream. BTC will hit 84. Settings of EMAs. Anong sabi niya minsan? Ano ba yung last? Spot and futures po ba ang ako I trade both, pero pag nagbabantay kasi ako normally you can see me trading futures. Yung spot, it's normally buy, hold and stick ako doon. Hindi ako masyadong nagbabantay sa spot. So for short-term trades or for short-term profits, futures ako, and then for long-term profits, that's spot. So depende, kaya kung mapapansin mo, most of my spot holdings are actually staking. Like for example, si DOT, si ZIL, and then sino ba ba? Ano pa ba yung mga ni-stake ko? I just stake some one, and then I also stake some Karja or Kai, and then yeah, kung ano man yung mga wallet na lang siya. So normally you could see me staking my holdings. Or I'll use that as collateral for my futures trades. So, yan. So far, okay naman ako sa futures. So, and then, di ba, if I have gains sa futures, yun, dinadagdag ko. Partly, nasa USD or stable coin, and then one-third, bumibili ako ng other coins, and then, yung additional one-third na re-remain siya sa exchange, and, yeah, ginagamit ko din yun as collateral. Anong trader type? More on scalp ako and position trades. And then, ano po yung settings ng EMA? Settings sa EMA is, yeah, puntahan mo lang sa settings and then inputs. Yung length ko is 30, yung kulay white, and then yung kulay parang gold is 60 days. And then source is open, high, low, close. Though pwede mo siyang palitan dito sa options. So depende sa mas prefer mo. Normally I think ginagamit nila yung close, but since ginagamit nila yung close, mas gusto kong gamitin yung open, high, low, close. Kasi yung settings ko din sa, I think sa Renko chart is also open, high, low, close. Pwede nyo din siya. Nakalimutan ko sino lang ba yung nagtatanong ng settings ng Renko chart. So, eto din siya. Yung source ko is open, high, low, close. So, para pareho lang din sila ng candlestick. So, minsan tinitignan ko din to. Eto mas longer siya. Mas gusto kong minsan tinitignan siya on. Katulad nito, ibig sabihin is uptrend pa siya. And nagre-create siya ng possible bullish Renko bar. So, i-retest niya yung 4,896. So, dagdagan mo na lang ng 4 zeros. Ang dami kasing zeros nitong Shiba. So, yun. Minsan, mas madaling mag-trade gamit tong Renko chart kasi mas less noise. Pero pag nag-scalp ko or swing, mas magandang gamitin yung candlestick. So, anyway, I can trade both. Uy, 45 na pala si Luna. Anyways, mas ma-action kasi si Shiba. So, yeah, I think when it comes to returns, mas malaki. Hindi naman. Kaya ngayon hindi ko trade si BTC at saka ETH kasi medyo siya. Hindi siya ma-action ngayon. So, dun tayo sa ma-action and mas malaki yung possible returns. So, there you go guys. Done. Okay, done. Ano ba to? EMA 30 and 60. Source high, low, close. So, yun lang guys. Si SLP na trade ko siya kaso medyo mabagal siya so iniwanan ko na siya. And siguro dahil sa madaming supply din. So kaya medyo nahihirapan siyang umakyat. So yun. 50 na si Atom. Sana sumunod naman si Dot. Ethereum. Ano to? Ethereum. Kaya chances. Ano yung hain? Chances hain? Actually, I'm planning to re-enter Ethereum because I think it's gonna after it break out. Yeah, I think I have meron akong dyan eh. Meron akong alarm. Though, inano ko lang siya. Wait lang. And tingnan natin. pinalitan ko kasi yung alarm. So, napansin nyo, naka-alarm ako sa previous high. Doon na take profit ko kasi siya sa 4.2 yung sa akin. So, at naka-Shiba kasi yung sub-account na yon. So, possibly, I will re-enter above, of course, above the EMAs, at least. Kasi sa ngayon, medyo, pero kung napansin nyo, at least nagko-consolidate na din siya dito. So, possibly mukha siyang maging ganyan. Ay, ba yan? So, dito. So, at least mag-close siya above this one. Above the EMA 30, which is for 182. Halos malapit lang siya sa selling point ko or sa previous kong na-stop out ako actually sa 4.2. Pero nabili ko siya sa 3.946 or 3.920 something, basta nasa ganun. So, dito ako nag-buy. But, wait lang. Pwede natin lagyan pala to ng check nga lang natin. Hindi ko kasi natignan na ulit after kong mabenta Yeah. At least, antayin ko siya above kasi posibleng i-retest itong ito. Kung hindi yan ma-confirm. Pwedeng i-retest niya at least dito sa 4,000 area. So, antayin ko yung confirmation and then saka ako papasok ulit. Wala. Tanggalin ko lang. Saglit. Ay. Oh, wait. Check natin to. Okay. At saka tingnan mo pala dito sa RSI ng 1 hour time frame. Yeah, posible siyang mag-bounce pala. Nasa lower or nasa baba na siya ng regular bullish. So, possible mag-up na siya or umakyat na siya. So, eto, ginagamit ko din to. RSI, divergence indicator, and EMA. Yun lang yung ginagamit ko. Ay, ba't nandito? Sakto din pala na. 4.2, nagkaroon siya ng bear. Pero hindi ko nakita nagkaroon siya ng bear. Dito sa area na to. Tama. So, yun. So, kapag nasa baba siya ng regular bullish, yun ako bumibili. At kapag nasa itong RSI, nasa taas ng regular bearish, doon ako nag-short or sell. So, yun. So, possibly pala, maybe I'll check this out. Baka mamaya kasi mag-breakout siya bukas. And then, yeah, of course, I'm always measure the possible risk and the possible reward. So, yun ang target ko. And dot above or below this wicks. So, posible pala. So, let's see. Pwede kong gamitin ulit yung iba kong sub-accounts. Kapag meron pa akong 4 sub-accounts na. I mean, 3 sub-accounts na ako kay Shiba Kasi na-close ko yung 3. And then, na-close ko yung 3. And then, nag-relong ako. So, bali, 3 na ulit siya. So, meron pa akong available 2 sub-accounts. So, pwede kong gamitin kay Ethereum if ever. So, possibly, ang TP ko, of course, is the all-time high or close to all-time high and stop loss at around 4,100 area. Then, mag-alert na lang kayo kapag kasi kapag nag-breakout siya sa all-time high, for sure, tutuloy-tuloy siya up to possibly the 5,000 area. Mabilis lang. Pag kasi medyo si Ethereum medyo matagal na din siya diyan eh. Kung napansin nyo, ang dami ng alts na nag-all time high. At yung si Ethereum, na parang ang bagal. So, yun. Oh, si Luna 46 na siya, going 50 na. Okay. Do you think BTC it's on a way to test the first support level at 59? Ano K-short? K-till future? Hindi ko masyadong naintindihan. Hindi ko masyadong naintindihan tong isa. Well, for Ethereum, as you can see, it's already a breakout. However, it's currently consolidating. So if you are, it depends on what type of trader are you. But actually, I'm expecting it to hit the 6,000 area, which is the conservative target. So yeah, of course, it depends on how you plan to trade each asset. Because right now, I personally trade the futures with which I normally use the 1 hour time frame. So if you look at the 1 hour time frame, you can see that it's also forming a possible bullish divergence here. So possibly it could hit the all-time high, and then from that all-time high, possibly it will continue up to that 6,000 by year end. That's actually my target. But the support area I'm looking at is this previous resistance, which is around this triangle area, will now becomes the support area, or at least around the 3.8. So you can just trade it depending on what's your plan and what fits you. Because yeah, for me, of course, on a long-term view, I mean, I don't actually hold Ethereum. What I'm trading is the perpetual one. Because yeah, most of the gains that I'm currently settled in USDT, I'm actually buying altcoins, lower altcoins, except Ethereum. Because for me personally, when it comes to rewards, I think the lower or the low caps have a higher possible rewards, but that also entails a higher possible risk. So I think that's it for that. And then ano ba yung sabi niya? I'm an Indian, I do not know much English. Okay, anyway, I'm not here for financial advice. I'm not personally offering financial advice. So always do your own research, because I'm trading futures, so that's the riskiest ones. Though I also trade some spot, but it's more on buy, hold, and stake. So if ano ba yung posibleng maganda, what I like? Well, currently right now, I'm researching or I'm planning to add or buy some privacy coins. Why privacy? Because for me, the main purpose of crypto is as much as possible um, mahiwalay siya sa government. So since the government is now um, are on the regulation of some cryptocurrencies, that's why as I'm looking at privacy coins. That's one of the reasons. And then privacy, gusto kong tignan si Secret, though medyo late na, I think, but I think still have a higher upside in my opinion. Sana ba siya? Nag-enter lang siya on the top 100 and it's actually consistently growing. This is the one, the Secret privacy coin. And then ano ba, tinitignan ko si Beam din, tinitignan ko. And then, do you think BTC is on its way to test the first support level at 59? Oh, the BTC. Let's try to look the BTC. 59 and it's actually resisting at these areas. Currently, yeah, as I mentioned a while ago, I actually close my position at 63.7. I just this which is my time frame, 1 hour. Well, it just wait. Let's try to look at this one. Maybe we can extend this. Where is it right now? Possibly it will retest. Well, since it's still within the EMAs, I'd rather wait for breakout. A breakout above this resistance or the 63.7, else it will trade the 59.6. Though if you look at the 1 day daily time frame, if it closed at that candle, possibly it will be a higher potential that it will retest the 59. So that's why at the moment I'm just waiting for a breakout. But anyway, you could always trade the lower time frames, whichever might fit you. Sa ngayon kasi wala eh. Busy ako kay Shiba. Yeah! Doon ako sa Maction. Kasi ang pangit kasi pag nag-close siya na ganyan, it's a bear or red candle. It's much likely a higher possibility that it will retest the 59. And on a daily time frame, you can see that it's the RSI on the middle. Normally, I don't trade that. So I'm just trading it at the extremes if it's below the regular bullish and above the regular bearish. But of course, you can check the lower time frames if you want to trade or scalp or swing whatever asset. So, yun. Kasi magkakaroon pa rin naman siya ng, of course, movement on that. So, yun. Sa BTC ko, I have short deal of Ethereum remains in the future and there's a lot of loss in it. Oh, I normally don't trade on, as I've mentioned, if you watch the previous videos, most of my trades are actually longs. Though I have shorts, but yeah, it's the stop loss is normally market stop. Because right now, the market is overextending. Um, the asset are overextending its RSI. So yeah, I seldom do shorts. Just yeah, if I'm trying to um, gauge all my transaction, maybe 90 to 95% or even 98% of my transactions are longs, just 2% of which are shorts. So right now, I don't have any short position. I think much higher chances that BTC might retest the 59 if the daily candle will close um, at this area. So yeah, because the rejections is already here on, yeah, it already rejected there, so possibly my higher chances that it will retest this one. Though currently right now I have no positions in BTC. I sold it at 63.5, 63.7. So I'm just lucky that yeah, I closed it here. It's actually also a doji, but I did not see it when I closed it. And then ano ba siya? Since yesterday. What do you mean since yesterday? Yesterday. Yesterday nga. Yesterday ko lang din na ano to eh. Yesterday ba siya? Ano ba ngayon? 27 na eh. So, this is 26. So, kahapon lang. So, recently ko lang din naman siya nag-close eh. Diba nung nag-stream ako kahapon? I don't know if na-mention ko siya. So, yan. Basta sinabi ko naman na ito yung tinitignan ko na resistance. And then, I have short of Ethereum remains in the future and there's a lot of loss in it. Oh, Ethereum. What's his time frame? Let me just let's just delete it, or maybe we could just make it clean. If you look at it on this daily, but still we still have 6 hours before it closed, you can see that the lows are actually getting higher, and even the highs are getting higher. So I think it's higher chances that it will create or retest the all-time high, because yeah, it's already a breakout here. Normally, upon breakout, there's a consolidation, and then after that consolidation, there's another breakout. So, like for example, what happened to, yeah, we can check this one. So you can see this consolidate, and then from breakout on that triangle, it consolidate and then break out. So I think for Ethereum, it might be the same. Normally, it's like that. Breakout, consolidate, or at least pull back, and then create a new all-time high. So that's why even my alert is actually on that all-time high, because once it what's that? Break this area, it might continue to more or less 5,000 at least. So there. But of course, there's also a possibility that is still, and again, another top. So here, possible triple top also. Yeah, sorry. Possible triple top if ever it will be rejected again here. Let's look at let's look at the 1 hour time frame. On 1 hour time frame, I'll wait for it to at least above 4.2. That's my entry point. Though it's already at oversold, I need a confirmation for it that it will continue to trade higher. That's why I will re-enter above the EMA 30. So, ganun ako mag-trade. So, I think yun. Pero hindi ko siya, currently I'm not, yeah, since I already closed my position here in Ethereum and at the same time for BTC. Yeah, currently I'm just looking at Shiba and Dogecoin. I mean Dogecoin. And then what else? What I have right now? Yeah, I think that's just it. Yeah, I'm still maintaining my long position in Axie also. And then what else? Yeah, I think that's just it. I have no other positions. And yeah, FTT. That's just, yeah, all perpetual longs. So yun lang. Yun lang yung mga position ko. Yeah, if you're actually for short position, as much as possible, if you re-enter if you enter a transaction, there should be a what's your target profit, and at the same time what's your stop loss, especially in this very volatile market. Don't just open and open whatever trade you want to open. Mahirap kasi yun eh, kasi 'di ba? Katulad niyan. Baka mamaya mag-ala 8,000, 'di ba? 'Di ba ilang araw lang ba 'yon? Si BTC sa ibang exchange nag 8,000 siya. O 'di ba? Week ka. Kung na week ka, 'yun. liquidate na, diba? So, always manage risk. And as much as possible, if you can have a zero liquidation, that's much more better. So, I'd also like to share my previous trades. Yeah, you remember the one that I hold, BTC, which I opened at 50,800. I hold that for a month. That's actually BTC perpetual, and then I sold it at 62,500. Same also happens to XRP, which is, I think, first half of the year. But yeah, I just forgot my TP and exit, my entry and exit area. So yeah, so right now, yeah, just longs for me, or I'm just waiting for pullback and then relong. So anyways, because I think we're still on the last and final wave. So yeah, I'm expecting BTC to at least hit a 6-digit by year end. So I think that's it, guys. If you have no questions, then I will end the stream. Ay, meron pa ba? Ay, ba't ang dami na palang ano? Ano to? It's already hit the support daw. Thanks for translate. Nagtuturo ako ng charting, but it's free as long as may free time tayo. Yeah, you can just ping me in Telegram. Normally, I'm creating a private, what's that? Private something. Private chat. Private group. And then, pwede kasi siyang i-share doon eh. So, yeah, you can just message me. And then, anong ma-action dyan? Ma-action. Normally, doon ako sa ma-action. Eh, di syempre, si Shiba ako. Ilang araw na siyang ma-action eh. Napakain. Puro drawing. Yeah, puro drawing lang yung chart. From which point shall we re-enter soul? Yeah, soul. Let's try to look at it. For soul, actually, I just actually close my position because I use that sub account for soul to what's that, Shiba also. I think I sold it at 110 something. But anyway, before that, let me just share the chart of this spreadsheet, and then let's also look at the possible estimated total crypto market cap. So for total crypto market cap, I'm expecting it to reach $3.79 trillion. It's actually a breakout. So napansin nyo, it's a breakout, and then nire-retest niya yung after it break out. At least nag-pullback siya, di ba? Pero nag-hold na siya doon. So if ever it reached the 3.79 trillion dollars at current dominance, possibly Sol might reach $295. So I'm holding Sol. I actually got it from trading Sol perpetual. So part of that gains from perpetual futures I converted to Sol, and then I'm using that also as collateral in my futures trades. So puntahan natin siya si Sol. Currently I have no position. I already closed it. Possible double top. Hindi pa nga siya doon nag-top. But it's already at, you can see the regular bearish here. The RSI is already at above regular bearish. So it might possibly pull back. But for if you're plan to hold it, you can hold it until it reach the $300. Well, that's my personal target, the $300. Ano sabi niya? What time frame does fits you? Kasi kailangan alam ko din kung ano eh. Ako kasi more on swing and scalp ako eh. Ano na ba? Depends on your plan. What are you trading? Kasi for futures, I already closed it. Normally, for futures, I'm using 1 hour time frame. But, wait lang. Let's try to look at it in 1 hour time frame. Same. I will wait for the confirmation of the candle. At least should trade above the EMA, which is the 200. At least I will re-enter at 208. This is more on swing trades. So if it trade above that 208, maybe I'll just use the longs here. So 208, and then immediate typical is the 218, and then stop loss there. So since it's just 1.58, it's a no trade zone for me personally. Normally I'm trading an asset if at least the risk reward is 2, but at this point, since it did not reach that, I'll just look for the other asset. But if it's okay for you to trade a risk reward of 1.58, then it's up to you. So there. Wait, let's try to look at the log chart. hindi siya ganyan kasi. Yeah. Is there a... Wait. No, there's not. So if you could wait a bit above 208, that's my possible entry point. And then TP at 208. If it break out that 208, yeah, just extend the fib and target the 1.618, which is more or less the 232, 230 area. So it's just like, I think it's just like phantom, just a few. Phantom, it reached the 3.37 is my TP here. That's the 1.618 if I'm not mistaken. Wait, let's just... which is... nakalag pala siya. Nabago siya. Pero naalala ko, 3.37. So, I think na-share ko siya sa Twitter. Wait lang. Hindi. I support. Sorry. 3 point, yeah, naalala ko 3.37 eh. But anyways, wala na akong position sa kanya. Possibly, we just look. Ay. Breakout naman siya. Though approaching na siya sa overbought area. Though meron akong phantom, I actually bought it from my futures gains also. So, yan. So, possibly it might retest the regular bearish, which is the 77 area. Risk-reward, 77 less 74 na RSI right now. It's just a few. Parang 3 na lang. So, I think the possible upside is less when it comes to futures. But for my holdings, I'm still holding it, of course. I'm planning to sell that maybe at the end of the year. I mean, possibly I will sell half of it. And then, I re-entered 189 and jump out at 211. Okay. Sold short. Yeah. Yeah, for me, I will not try to short anything right now. Well, that's my own personal opinion. Because it might possibly overextend. That's just what, yeah. And shorting versus shorts have a higher risk. Because if I'm opening a one contract, just one contract of short position in futures, normally it have a liquidation price, but at least for longs, normally my liquidation price is zero. At least I can play along with it. So we entered at 189 and it jumped out 211. um, I think over the past few weeks I also trade that Solana, but I think I just traded today and I exit. Just scalp trades. Di naman ako nang babash, kulang kasi explanation niya kung ikaw. But, well, it depends. Well, anyway, it's okay, but yeah, it's really depends on performance. Yeah, you can check my what's that? You can always check what yeah, actually right now I'm not sharing any ROEs because for taxation purposes and of course for the BIR also, they are looking into it. So yeah, you can check my previous performance and maybe you can assess. But anyway, it's okay. Bashers are always welcome, and of course, we cannot always please everybody. Yeah, ang hirap kasi ganun kasi hindi kasi tayo pare-pareho. Like for example, 'di ba? Ako kasi ang ginagamit ko normally is the 1 hour time frame. Syempre, ibig sabihin kapag enter ako, meron na akong stop loss and TP. Syempre kayo, kung nagbabantay kayo, syempre makakapag-strategize pa kayo. Normally ako kapag nag-enter ako at end within that direction, nag-adjust ako ng stop loss. So, at least kapag na-hit yung TP or na-hit man yung stop loss, at least gain siya, 'di ba? So, depende kasi syempre hindi naman sa ano na to, yung strategy ko, hindi naman lahat fit. So, matututo tayo based on actual trades. So, anyway, anyway, uh, I'm not offering any financial advice kasi syempre magkakaiba kasi tayo ng risk appetite and at the same time capital. Let me also share my own personal trading journey kasi nag-start ako in BTC in buying BTC at 20 pesos to be honest, and you can actually look at it in my YouTube. So sa 20 pesos na yon nakaipon ako, 'di ba? So syempre, kung yung capital mo lumaki na, syempre yung risk appetite mo mas lalaki din, 'di ba? And at the same time, maproprotektahan mo yung capital. As compared kasi, syempre naranasan ko din yung maliquidate or syempre wala ano na yun? Or yung talagang yung capital mo lang is yun yung ipang ipang-risk mo. Kasi napakadelikado kasi nun. At least ngayon kasi medyo mas relax ako kasi nga meron na akong foundation, or should I say, yung capital na nilabas ko from that tig 20 pesos na naipon ko nun. I think wala pang 100,000 yun na kung iipunin mo lahat ng 2016, it's less than 100,000. But that less than 100,000, um, medyo lumaki siya. Kasi nakita nyo naman on how the market performs when it comes to cryptocurrencies, diba? So, yun. So, kung may tanong pa kayo, then, yeah, just always free to comment. Anyway, criticisms are okay. It will actually improve us. Para sa akin, positive or negative comments, just okay. So, yun. Anyways, I'd like to also emphasize that trading, almost 90% of which hindi ko makita or hindi sustainable yung kita. So, kung nagstay ka or you're one of that, siguro 5 or 1%, good for you. Pero kung wala ka doon, so mas marami ang nalulugi, di ba? So you can just search it on I think I forgot the source. Pero yeah, let's be realistic on it, di ba? So I started trading 2016, October 14, 2016. So nagka-cash in ako ng 20 pesos sa coins.ph hanggang sa lumaki siya. Nag-ICOs ako, and then 2017 ICOs yung mga yon. 2018, nag-out ako ng January 2018 because of BitConnect. At saka aside from doon kasi is masyado na siyang hype noon nung 2000, early January ng 2018. So nag-out ako, and then from there, yeah, 2019 ulit ako bumalik kasi 'di ba nag-resign kasi ako noong 2018. So and then nagkaroon ako ng offer 2019. Yeah, it's in an exchange. So nagkaroon nila ako ng work, pero work from home. Mas active ako sa Telegram, but yeah, feel free to join in whatever. Feel free to join. Accept ko na lang siya after. So, I think yun na siya. Nag-trading kasi ako eh. May current relong ako sa Shiba. And then, yeah, binabantayan ko din. Though the one that I opened at 2,450, 5,000 kasi yung target profit ko, and then the 5,615. So, more or less, the ROE there is at 20 times leverage kasi yun yung maximum leverage in that exchange. Siguro 1,000% ROE na siya. More than 1,000% ROE. So, yun. My biggest ROE is actually 6 digits. That's because of it's actually a week, scam week. Nakapasok kasi ako dun sa scam week ng LTC. So, yun. Depende sa exchange na ginagamit nyo. So, minsan, maganda din na nagbabantay kasi nagkakaroon ng scam weeks. So, yun. So, I think that's it, guys. Yeah, anyway, good luck. So, sana is kumikita tayong lahat. And yeah, always protect also your capital. So, yun. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.